Alright, now for our last video, welcome back, we're going to finish off making a key fob with our monkey's fist, lanyard knot, and square knot. We have finished our monkey's fist and our lanyard knot, and we're going to continue on from there. Now, I said at the beginning we've got another strand here, we've got a black. This is about a 3-foot piece of black cord, and this is going to be our alternating color. If you wanted this to be all one color, you could very well just use the same color. I want to find my halfway point of this cord, so I've identified my halfway right there, and I'm going to put that halfway marker right in the crux of my two strands coming off of my lanyard knot. Now, this knot is pretty simple, and I'll try to make it easy to see. You're going to take your bottom, throw it over the top, and your top, and throw it over the bottom. Okay? Now, when you do that, try to kind of make a couple loops. You're going to take your black, and you're going to go over and under through the loop. Okay? Same thing on the other side. You're going to go over and then under through the loop. Your first one is a little tricky because it doesn't like to tighten very well, but you need to just kind of be persistent with it. Slowly snug everything up, and it will lock into place once you go around, get everything snugged. You'll see I'm just kind of going around and around and around, tightening. Alright, so that is pretty well snugged up, and you'll see the pattern, it looks like a little square. From there, the orientation of this and what direction each of these strands is going matters none. Alright, what you're going to do, no matter what orientation you have this in, is if you look at your black, you kind of have a top and a bottom, and you kind of have a left and a right here. You're going to go over and over. So all you do is just throw them over, and everything is the same no matter what direction you come from. You want to go over and under through the loop. So we'll do that, over and under through the loop. We'll do the same with the bottom coming across the top, over and under through the loop. And it looks like I kind of caught my black cord when I did that. So I'm going to undo that one real fast and try not to catch my cords on each other. I threw my blacks over. I'm going to go over and under through the loop. And without catching my black cord, I'm going to go over and under through the loop. And same as the first, just slowly make your way around and snug everything up. And you'll see it just start to snug, and I just pull the opposites to tighten it up. That seems to be a good way for me. You want to make sure you get it really nice and snug. It gives it a crisper look, keeps everything even. Now I can go left to right if I want. I can go and throw both of those over, and then use my blacks and over and under through the loop, over and under through the loop. Right? Same thing, we're just going to keep on repeating the process as we go, and you'll start to get the hang of tightening these knots up. Takes a few tries, but once you got it, you'll start to get into a rhythm. If I look at the side, you'll be able to see the pattern starting to emerge after just a couple of knots. But I'm going to keep going here so we can see it a little bit more. And we'll go take our blacks and throw our blacks over. Take our greens, go over and under through the loop. Same from the top. snug it up. The first few times I did these, when I hadn't ever been working on paracord, I wound up with some blisters on the insides of my fingers here. So if you're brand new to paracord, be a little cautious with that. And if you get too hasty, you'll just start making a mess of stuff. But same thing, you cross the two over, and then just over and under through the loop. Once you've done a couple of them, it won't matter how ugly the knot is as you're tying it. You'll just kind of know what it is you're doing. Alright, so that one's pretty snug. And again, you can see that pattern emerging as we go. I'm going to do one more here so that we can make sure everybody's got how this knot's working out. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my black down, my other black up, kind of made two little loops, and I'm going to take my opposite directions and I'm going to go over and under through the loop. I'm going to do it coming from this way as well. I'm going to go over and under through the loop and start pulling in all directions to get this snug. Alright, so that's coming along nicely. You'll see I've got a few knots forming there, starting to give us our pattern. Now I'm going to continue along. I'm going to turn the video off and I'm going to continue along until I get to a good length, and then we'll do one final video to go ahead and add our split ring at the end and finish our knot off. So I'm going to come back with that one and we'll finish it up. Go ahead and keep weaving your knot to the length that you'd like to see it when you're all finished up, and we'll tie it off then.